Hi everyone. It looks like my weekly updates have started happening on Thursdays instead of Tuesdays, so sorry about this. This week I just want to review a couple of housekeeping issues quickly before I turn to speak more about interviewing, which is this week's topic and which we covered online on Tuesday in our live learning session. So first thing is our will information sessions. We've been having great turnouts in the first 3 sessions that we've hosted this week, but there are only 2 times left to choose from. That would be tonight, Thursday at 7 p.m. or tomorrow at 11. So keep in mind, please, you will receive 2% of your final grade in this class for attending the session. More importantly, you need to know this information so you can start to plan for your work integrated learning semester in the winter. So please do plan to attend either tonight or tomorrow if you haven't already done so. You only need to attend one of the sessions. We've just offered 5 different times for you to choose from. So that's the first thing. Second thing is I would like to direct your attention to our content page where I've added 2 new sub-modules in the assignments section. So you'll notice that I've added a bit more detailed information about LinkedIn, as well as the grading rubric for how you will be assessed. So please take a look at that, and you'll also notice that I've extended that deadline until November 6th, or next Friday. So take your time with that. It was supposed to be due tomorrow, but you can take your time to submit that, and to submit it, as a reminder, you just send me a connection request with a personalized message, and I will accept your connection request, and then I'll be able to view your profile along with all your activity, which is really the whole purpose of this assignment. We know you've already created a profile. What we want to do is make sure you're using it to its full capabilities. We also have a new folder for Magnet, and I thought it might be easiest if I put all the Magnet information in one spot. We have one video on how to create your profile, and the next video on how to submit your assignment for this course, which is basically you just showing us that you know how to find the job board and apply to something. Because down the road, in several weeks from now, that's what you will use to tell us what type of work integrated learning position you would like to do for next semester. Again, more information on that in our live sessions if you haven't already attended one. So to submit this assignment, again, you just apply to our class's fake job posting that has my name attached to it, upload a PDF of your resume and cover letter, and that shows us that you know how to do it, and you'll get 3% of your grade in this class for doing that activity. And again, anytime before November 6th is fine. Now the fake postings expire on Magnet November 6th, so you really do need to submit that one and get it in quickly. I know lots of you have been already doing so. So if you haven't, maybe focus on that this weekend. So, this week in our live learning session on Tuesday, we talked about our week 7 content, which is interviewing. And we are going to shift gears now that you have prepared all your documents, your cover letter, your resume, your references. You've kind of got that part of the job search down. We're hoping that that will get you an interview, and that's what we're going to start practicing. So review these tips and tricks on interviewing. We looked at types of questions. We're going to continue this work next week and practice more with that. Our online session next week, our live learning session, will be focused on actually practicing questions, where you ask me questions, I ask you questions, and we kind of go back and forth. Another opportunity for you to practice is this graded activity. And it's called Big Interview. And what it is it's a virtual platform using artificial intelligence to give you an interview with an avatar, which is very realistic. and it records you so that you can watch yourself and reflect on your own performance. So you don't, I mean, I suppose this is optional, but it is worth 5% of your grade. The first step is go and sign up for a Big Interview account. And within the next few days, I will have populated some questions there for you to participate in. So I'll give you a proper introduction to Big Interview next week. Don't worry about the due date. We can make that later. But heads up that if you could just start by creating an account, that's a good first step, and then I'll give you the next information you need to complete the Big Interview activity. So speaking more of interviews, within the next couple of weeks, or beginning next week, you're going to have an opportunity to sign up to participate in a live Zoom interview one-on-one with either me or somebody else. And that is going to be our focus during weeks 9 and 10 of the semester, is you engaging in that interview. So more information on that next week, but that is your next assignment. It's a big one. It's worth 25% of your final grade. So it really is important that you practice and review the course content and know how to properly answer those questions before we get started with that assignment. So stay tuned in week 8 for more information for how to sign up for your one-on-one interview. You'll be able to choose whichever time works best for you, and we'll provide further instructions next week, as I said. So I hope this makes sense and that things are on track for you. If they're not, if you're lost, if you're confused, please email me. I hope to see you online for live learning next week on Tuesday at 3:30. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend.